제 43회 노래를 좋아하니까 CD를 사주자.
안녕하세요. Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Speak Korean. I'm your host Lisa Kelly and this is our 43rd show, 노래를 좋아하니까 CD를 사주자. This is our title for today. I'm very excited because we've got some new panelists in the show and wow, I can't wait to meet them. But first, we have to meet this very important man, my favorite buddy, Steve. How are you?
You're too kind once again, Lisa. 안녕하세요. I'm Steven Revere, and I'm excited to meet him too. Tell us a little bit about yourselves.
안녕하세요. 저는 네오미입니다. Hi everyone, my name is Naomi and I'm from Italy. Buongiorno a tutti quelli che stanno vedendo questo programma. Sono italiana and I'm so glad to be here with you guys. Really, I'm so exciting.
So now you want to conquer a third language, Korean.
Yeah, I hope to.
And next to Naomi we have, hello.
안녕하세요. 저는 니티입니다. 말레이시아에서 왔습니다. Selamat menuntut. Nama saya Niti dari Malaysia.
All right, he's got his two languages
That's
down too.
right.
I didn't hear any English there.
And I heard that you're studying now at Seoul National University. It's a very prestigious school in Korea.
Yeah.
Well, good luck there.
Thank you.
So
Level 2, right?
Yeah.
Yes, very good. Okay. Lisa, I heard something too.
What?
I heard you moved recently, which of course makes me curious about when the 집들이 is.
right.
집들이 언제야?
That's
When's
about
the
my-
housewarming party?
That's about my third move. 집들이 would be housewarming party in Korea, just to get that.
Help us out with that one, okay?
Okay, well.
When is it? When is it? Come on.
The sooner you get my gifts ready, the sooner I'll plan my party. The more expensive, the better, by the way. You gotta have fine taste.
That's right. Okay, well, we'll be talking about buying gifts again, and in the skit, in the little part, you'll hear how to ask about what we should get somebody and discuss what we should get somebody. Take a listen to Let's Do It.
Let's do it!
노래를 좋아하니까 CD를 사주자.
그래.
Today we're talking about let's get something for somebody because they like something. And this expression should come in pretty handy when you're discussing, what should we get something for someone or when you're out shopping. Stephen, the expression is 노래를 좋아하니까 CD를 사주자.
Yes, and the first thing that might strike you when you look at this sentence is, where's the subject? Who are we talking about?
Right.
Who likes CDs? How do we know that? That is because quite often in Korea, once you start talking about a subject, you don't put the subject in the sentence anymore. You will notice that. And sometimes when it's just assumed, especially when you're talking about yourself, you just won't have a subject in the sentence. Anyway, we're talking about somebody else, probably Lisa. I know Lisa likes music. 노래를 좋아하니까 CD를 사주자. And again, it's CD, not CD. Be careful of the pronunciation. You don't want to get that wrong. Anyway, you also have to be careful when you're using 으니까. This form is used to give a reason. Reason comes first because she likes CDs, right? The reason comes first, and when you're giving a reason, you always want to use this expression with either command forms or question forms.
Right. Another example would be, since I like movies, why don't you buy me a CD? Okay. 영화를 좋아하니까 DVD. Okay. 영화를 좋아하니까 DVD를 사주자. And by the way, after you explain the reason, 니까, and then you can just say something like 하자 or 할까요 or 할래요, 합시다. Any of those are fine.
Those are all, you've got commands and questions, right? When you're talking about doing something together, again, same thing. You've got to use 이니까 when you talk about doing something together.
Okay. Well, let's try out this sentence. Today's sentence is 노래를 좋아하니까 CD를 사주자.
노래를 좋아하니까 CD를 사주자.
노래를 좋아하니까 CD를 사주자.
Very good. Okay. Now, one thing that we've had before that you have to be careful of, we had saw. When you're giving reasons, we also had all saw or saw, right? You do not want to use the saw form with, like I said, a 하자, right? Let's do something, or 합시다, the high form of let's do something. We taught you both of those. Or 을까요, when you're asking a question, right? You want to make sure and use 입니까 with this format, right?
Right.
니까.
Nika. Well, why don't we get more specific? For example, these days, 이효리 is all the rave in Korea. We can say, 이효리를 좋아하니까 이효리 CD를 사주자. Okay, you guys pick a Korean singer that you like and place it in that sentence.
안재욱을 좋아하니까 안재욱의 CD를 사주자.
Very good.
Thank you.
강타를 좋아하니까 강타의 CD를 사주자.
Good, nice job there. You want to do 강타, right? It's a T sound, T-it. You want a T sound. 강타를 좋아하니까 강타의. Now, the pronunciation is A, but it means 강타's apostrophe S, right? The CD of 강타. 강타의, also pronounced 의. The original pronunciation is 의, but since that's very hard to pronounce, people say 에. 강타의 CD를 사주자.
Okay. Sounds like you guys are very well adjusted to the Korean culture. Kangta, Anjeuk, they're all very famous singers.
And popular all over Asia, too.
That's right.
Is
these
Anju
days.
popular in Malaysia? He's popular all over
Yeah.
Asia, it seems
That's
like.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. And another thing you might want to notice, we're talking about CD, DVDs, also televisions, radios, speakers. There are no words for speakers and all these other English words in the Korean language. We just kind of pronounce them with a Korean accent.
Sure.
Television, radio.
Yeah. Speak-all.
That's
Yeah.
right.
They have all those words in Korean. They're just pronounced slightly differently. Speak-all. Yeah.
And our response was the affirmative, 그래. Steve?
Yes, you're going to hear this a million times. In fact, in the next episode, you'll hear something about it as well.
그래?
그래. Yes, 그래. It means that's right or sure.
Okay.
Or sometimes that's the situation. It's used in many different ways. Here it means, okay, sounds good.
Right. Whatever you say before 그래, it just means the affirmative of that. So like Steve said, if I said 커피를 마시자, which means let's have coffee, if you say 그래, it means, oh, okay, I'll have some coffee too.
Yeah. You try on the pronunciation there, make sure that you're not doing 그래, okay, or 그래, okay? It's 그래.
그래.
It's almost a D sound, isn't it? It's in between an R and an L, which almost kind of comes out like a D sound. 그래.
Do you guys want to try using 그래 in a sentence?
You can respond to that, but in the affirmative.
그래요.
Oh, good.
Okay.
그래요.
Nice job. Our students know the high form already. Isn't that easy? When you want to make it the high form, you just add yo at the end. With your friends, you say 그래. With
Right.
your new people you don't know so well, you say, oh, 그래요. And that's more polite. And beginners quite often end up learning only the high form because you always want to learn the polite stuff first, right? Then you can use the
That's
lower
right.
form
Then
later.
go down when you're pretty sure of yourself. Also, keep in mind that when you're on the phone, you can also use the original form of 그래 is 그렇다. And when you're on the phone, you might hear the word 그렇습니다 and 그런데요 quite often, just to keep that in mind. All right, let's go over to wrap it up.
Wrap it up
With Lisa.
and Steven.
노래를 좋아하니까 CD를 사주자.
노래 안 좋아해.
영화를 좋아하니까 DVD를 사주자.
영화 안 좋아해.
그럼 뭘 좋아해?
몰라, 바쁘니까 나중에 사주자.
Today's expression was a little bit long, so I'd like to repeat it one last time. 노래를 좋아하니까 CD를 사주자.
노래를 좋아하니까 CD를 사주자.
노래를 좋아하니까 CD를 사주자.
Very good. Well, what did you think of today's program?
Oh, this program is really, it's really interesting, and you know, 한국어를 좋아하니까 한국어가 쉽고 좋아요.
Wow,
Okay.
because you're interested in Korean,
Yes, I'm
it's going to be easy and fun. What about you, Nidhi?
Well, I think this program has improved my Korean a lot. And
In one day.
Yeah, and I hope to learn more in the coming lessons.
All right, well, we look forward to seeing you again next time, and come back and join us here at Let's Speak Korean. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. arirangtv.com, everybody. Bye-bye.